Okay, so I think this is much better. And what I'm doing here is my last live video of me trying to give a real raw uncut video of this. It was buffering, so I hope this is better. If you all was on, is this better, you all? Yes? Okay, awesome. So let's get going. So ask your questions. Thank you so much. I had to, yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I like to do things where it's just like raw. I don't want to put any touches on it. I don't want to put anything on it. So like I was saying, I just use this shampoo and conditioner and I just let it air dry. When it's time for me to flat iron it, I come back with the pictures and stuff. And of course, I'll post it on my Instagram, more underscore Janelle, and I'll come back and upload another video here. So what I'm showing you here is how you can ask your vendor, do they make custom wigs for you? So that's exactly what I've done. The vendor is GS. If you go to the other video, it does have his number. My direct contact is Lucas. You all, I have been using this vendor for several years. A friend of mine, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna say her name, Ashley. She gave me this vendor. Well, it was her vendor a while ago. We were like in college. I've sewn her hair in with hair from there like 4 times, made a wig into it, cut it. I even have the email that I posted on my Instagram about this video several years ago. At the time, Amy was our contact. So now I just want to show you. I love the kinky straight. If you follow me, you know I love kinky straight hair. This is a 4x4 closure. The only thing is, it's not a pre-pluck closure that was put on here, but you can ask them to put a pre-pluck closure on. So the only thing I've done too, I did bleach the knots to like a medium brown. A tip: when you're bleaching knots, you don't have to make it all the way to a 27. You're bleaching for the tone of the skin. So I like where they put the bands here. So I'm gonna take this off and show you. If you all have any questions, feel free to ask. If I don't get to it now, I will get to it later. So here is where they have the band. And we've tried this band, this wig on several people. So 20 and a half, 21 and a half, and 22. It fits really good. The way it falls is really good. I like that they have this softness right here for your edges. So I like the cap. It is good. It is nice and it's flat. Let me put it on the wig block for you all to see. Flipping it inside out. So this wig has been thrown around in Miami with me, hand to hand, different classes. And the reason why I'm doing this because I'm giving an honest review. Notice how I'm pulling on it, right? I'm not trying to sell anything here. When I see how nice and flat it is, look at how full this wig is. They didn't cheat me out any of my tracks. So feel free to ask questions. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to flat iron this wig here, but I would just do, for those of you that's really curious, always use a little heat resistant spray. Then when I come here, one thing about this hair, and I'm going to flat iron it so you can see, ideally when you flat iron it, you want to take your comb opposite way around and flat iron to the tips. So this hair straightens very well and pretty as well. But I'm just straightening it for a little bit now so that you can see there's no fillers in this hair. And I'm a yank on it. So this is what I'm looking for quality. How it takes the heat. I know it bleaches well. The knots didn't take no time to bleach. And like I said, you all can feel free to ask questions. Am I even the shine as you are pressing it? You can see the shine. Yes, it's nice. I like it. I pressed another one out for you all just to see. That's not even me with my little small. And always melt ends by going all the way to the end. So you can see how pretty it flat irons and everything. And this is you all with like minimum product. If you have to use a whole bunch of product to make hair looks good, I mean, I'm not going for that. A little holding spray, different things like that, a little wax, yes, it's good. If I am going to wear my kinky straight hair out like this, I like this product. Just to spray on. What? Say it. Can you stop? I lost your question and my apology, but can you ask it again? I'll be able to see it right now. If not, I'll get to it. Is that the only test you know? So what I do, and I wrote it in the video before this, I purchase Kinky Straight, Kinky Curly, body wave. So when I'm making like my blunt cut wigs, I'll have a 10-inch body wave, a 12-inch body wave on top, and a 14-inch 5x5 closure. If you're not a great cutter, that's an easy way to cut the wig as well. And again, Lucas know, like I tell him, my students expect the same quality that I receive. I mean, you do your work, ask all of the questions, tell him, you know, Janelle sent you, get the list. So this is just me sharing it with you all, because this is one vendor I do share with my students. Because at the end of the day, when you start making wigs, you need good wigs. If you want to save money, this is an excellent way to tell them your circumference and let them make you a wig. And then now you're not spending $150, $200 just to get a wig when you can just have your vendor to make it. And again, like I said, when I received this, I had the black cap still on here. So I had to cut my cap out to expose the lace, and I was okay with that. Still has the adjustable bands. I personally do not like combs, so I will remove these combs. But I wanted them to put them in just to see the great quality of it, and it's not going anywhere. Now let's take a look at the inside so that you all can see how full this is. This is more than 150 density. It's more than 150 density here. And I'm going to turn it around this way. And one thing I like about this wig, when they put it on, my head is extremely too big working with a 23. But it is so flat right here. So flat. Even, you can see how, let me pull this down some. How I bleached it for like a medium brown. It bleaches well and everything. So now I'm going to just show you the inside. And then I'll come back with an updated video of me having it plucked. I might even throw some little bleach some of the tracks. Oh, another thing that I was saying before my video started buffering before, they even have the lace closure sewn really good at the end of this track, which is what I like. So when I say it's flat, it's flat. I'm going to lift the tracks up so that you can see. When you put it on, it's still nice and flat. And this is the average size. And they aren't cheating me on hair. See how I don't have any big gaps? No big gaps. So this is a quick way, you all, to start making wigs and just selling ready to ship wigs. Average size. These tracks are closer than what I have in mind. But as you can see, it's nice and full. Nice and full. I might make this to a blunt cut. I don't know. So when you get down here, even at this tab, they have one on. So more than enough hair. And again, I'm just going to comb it so that you all can see. I'm not trying to be careful with this wig. I'm not trying to make this wig look good. This is a review. I don't like the fake stuff. And it's still not even, that's me just yanking it. Still not even shedding me. Like, you expect for something to come out. To not have one piece of strand, that's a no-go. So that's just me giving you all my vendor a little helpful information. If you want to know something else, leave a question. Tell me what you all have questions for. When you're looking for your vendor, you are looking to see how well it bleach. It doesn't, some of the hair is going to have like brown strands and all of that, but you shouldn't have a bunch of red and orange strands here and there, because at the end of the day, y'all, hair from China is not completely just raw hair like from South India and different things like that. Some carry the raw hair, but when you're dealing with virgin hair, you know what you're doing with. But when I say it holds up, it holds up. I've had this hair, not this wig, but I've had kinky straight hair from them before. My clients, I never had a problem with their kinky straight hair. So feel free to leave me some questions. I answer them. Feel free to let me know what you all want to see, need a better explanation of, and I will get that to you. And yes, they do have transparent lace. This is their regular medium brown. I usually get the 5x5 transparent lace closures for them. And last, I like where the band is here. It fits good, not too much tension. Don't have to worry about the headaches. And I like how soft it is here on the edges. Because believe it or not, you all, these thick rubber bands around your edges, split it and everything. This is not meant to be on your hairline. We all use it for what it's for. Do you purchase from Indian? I couldn't see that question again, but yes, I do have a raw Indian vendor. If you all do not follow me on Instagram, go check it out. My raw Indian vendor is awesome. I give you my direct vendor, and I have two on there. They accept PayPal. You can FaceTime them. It comes directly from South India. So with that said, before I get off, what I do is I like to use my virgin hair closures with my raw Indian hair. That's just my preference, and you just have to match it up with the lace and everything. So I'm going to fix this wig up, and the next time I come back, I'll show it all nice and flat ironed with the hairline plucked as well. So yes, he does, and the hair is bomb as hell, verified by. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. So this vendor now, if you have my virgin hair vendor list, it's going to stay 2 instead of 3 since I am giving this one out. Trying to help you all that just want some good quality hair. Starting out, there's always better. There's always some that's not as good, but I only vouch for what I use, and that's why I'm doing this video like this, raw, uncut, not trying to be cute with it or anything, because at the end of the day, if you a hairstylist, we can make just about anything looks good. I want to show you how you're going to get it and what you should expect. So I appreciate you all tuning in. How much is the raw Indian vendor? It's 2 for $85. Have you used any of GS full lace wigs? I have used their full lace wigs before. So glad we met. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I have used their full lace wigs before. It was like, oh my goodness, probably about 3 years ago. But what I do is, I ask my homegirl who I know uses a little bit more of the quality. But I do have a couple other wig vendors. I don't get full lace wigs from them. And one thing about vendors, you all, I don't care how long you've been with them, they can change up at times. So I like to vouch for things that like I've used within the last few months or something like that. Or even several months. So because it's been so long, I can't even try to. I know if I didn't like it, I would remember that, oh, it was so horrible. But I don't remember like all of the details about it. I could buy one though and check it out for you. So that's that. So if you all have any more questions, drop them below and I definitely will be answering them. So you like the body? Yes, I like the body wave. I like the straight hair too. I do use the straight hair, but for me with straight hair, I'm more of a what do you call it, like a body wave person. I straighten the hair unless they want bone straight. I really never buy straight hair, but I do like their straight hair. So that's it. So I'm getting ready to get this pretty hairstyle and be ready to go, and I'll be back with the update. Drop any of your questions below, anything that you would like for me to bring to my channel, and I will definitely be getting back to you all. Thank you as always for tuning in with me. Yes, so with GS, we don't deal with grades and things like that. I just tell them, any vendor, I'm not asking for grade. I want your top hair, your best selling hair. So yes, when you come in, even if you just say what you sent to Janelle, he'll know exactly what it is. Ask for the price list. I will put it in this description as well, but it is already on my site in the other description. Grade is just how much chemicals on it, how much is this on it, the ratio of hair from root to end. The lower the grade, it's not going to be as full from root to end. So those are just some tips. If you have my first guide when I was bringing out and giving you my vendors, I went all into that, what you want to look for. Did they make a custom wig for you? Yes, they made a custom wig for me, but it's with the 4x4 closure. But you can get it with the 5x5 closure. So let me take this off for those of you all that's still on and asking questions, and I can let you see in the inside. So what I'm going to do is, give me 1 second. And when I'm reviewing, I'm thinking about the client that's not, No, they don't have HD lace there. Nope. They have good transparent regular lace though. So I'm thinking about, does not supposed to be showing my feet, but yes, I bleached this hair up. Oh, bleach, it holds up very good on GS hair. I bleach many of their hair. It's in the next video, but I'm gonna put it in this description when I get done. So this is close up on light when I just bleached the knots. It didn't take no time for these knots to bleach. GS hair in general just bleaches well. I never had a problem with it lifting or bleaching. And again, if you see the other video, someone was saying they ghost wig make and they was using this vendor. It's several people I know, I done given this vendor out a lot. I see the wigs being made. It hold on for privacy. I don't go into who uses it and all of that. But I appreciate you all tuning in. And like I said, if you have any questions or want recommendations on something, just let me know. I'm very straightforward. Now, my other vendors I have, they have excellent good 613 hair. The wavy textures, certain things like that. But definitely with GS, I'm gonna bring out some information about how to become a ghost wig maker. Really, you just ask and go to your salons. Hit certain people up. Do they need help? And then two, you're not sitting down dealing with a whole bunch of customers as well. And if you don't know or don't follow me, that's what I was doing, ghost wig making, and I still do it for one popular wig maker. So, but I'm kind of moving away from that. I have always been heavily into teaching and taught hundreds. You guys buy from her. Oh, I really appreciate it. Hey, will you do a demo of this? Show how to properly use and mix the tanning powder? Absolutely. I have one on my YouTube already, but I definitely will do one. If you have it now, you just putting it in with start with 2 cups of water and a tablespoon of salt with 1 scoop. I give you a scoop if you have my lace tint powder. But I do have it on my YouTube video already, and I will do an update one since I have the medium, dark, and light. So, any other questions that you all have? So tell me, what do you think about my lace tint powder? I was thinking about selling my formula and listing in a link to where I get it from. So that you can just buy your own and make your own. I'm trying to like phase it out. And with the lace tint sprays, you all know I really don't care for that because most people just using red dye, mixing it in a bottle, and red dye is a chemical at the end of the day. And that's why I do not care for it. It's not meant to just be sprayed on and seeping into your skin. If you don't know me, I have a public health background. Health is always my first concern when it comes to my clients. It's not about the money. I've given a lot of students how the recipe, how to make it, how to do that. Oh, I appreciate it. Yes, and that raw Indian hair really is good. Um, Adding to your list. Okay, good. Yep. So anything else you all feel like you want to know or shoot can help me or give me feedback on, let me know. I am all open to being critiqued and everything. So this is a good way to even use your vendor to start making your wigs, making it easy for you. It's $10, add on $75, $100, $150 if you want to, and just have a good amount of time, place the order, and then ship them the wig. You have popular wig makers that's not making their wigs, you all. Yes, they have transparent and light brown. Okay, awesome. So, okay, that's about it. Do you know about the cut front? Yes, I'm the queen of glueless. I've been teaching that for a while. The glueless method. As a matter of fact, if you on my Instagram, I'm gonna post something right in a shortly later on today about me doing it. I offer the glueless class, the techniques. If you watch my other video, I do show different ways that you can make a wig with the ventilated cap and going over different things. But with the glueless, it's an illusion. It's even with the band, without the band, and it's the placement of your frontal. But I do teach that and go into it. I would add it to the list and think about putting just how to place your frontal for glueless on YouTube for those of you all who already know how to make the wig. So with that being said, anything else that you all want to know, I'm going to be following up on this video here for questions and answering, making sure that I'm replying back to you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm looking a hot mess, so sorry I'm not in the video. But you all definitely have a good one. Thank you.